Hey YouTube, it's Renee. I am back. I just wanted to show you the rest of my load layouts. I showed you most of them in my Freckled Fawn January Inspired kit and my Felicity Jane kit. But these are 6 layouts that I did that were just based on prompts and just trying to get the 28 done. Um, but I didn't get the whole 28 done. I got 6 and 8, no, 6, 7, and 12, so that's 25. And this particular one is, the prompt was something about fairy tales. And I had these 2 pictures of my kids when they were little. And I had just used it back in October. So I had taken a picture of this picture and used it on my Facebook as a throwback Thursday on Halloween. And I just love their faces with those little cheese grins. So I had this Maggie book. I had this Maggie. I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry, but I cannot talk. I had this open book by Maggie Holmes and all these flowers. And I had seen like Oh Snap Gonzo and Maggie Milo and a number of other people using those flower packs and just packing on the flowers. So that's what I did. So everything is from that open book accessory die cut pack except for the 2 papers which are from the kit too. So that's my 2 kids at Halloween. I think this is about 2007, but it was kind of a fun page to do just because. And I've already scrapbooked this, but this is just kind of for funsies. And now this one didn't really have a prompt either, but I wanted to use up. I have the Simple Stories Autumn pack from this year. And I've burned through most of the papers, so I just went in my stash and I picked out this sheet of brown paper. And I had these set aside, these wood veneers from Michaels, and this strip is from that Simple Stories. And as are this die cut and these enamel dots. So just a simple one. I just wanted to show the really pretty trees in my neighborhood. So that was a super quick one. And this one was a prompt where we had to use white, green, and orange, and I kind of fudged it a little bit and used kind of off-white instead. So these letters are from like an October or a November Freckle Fawn kit, as well as little wood veneer buttons. And then the rest of the cards are from, well, like this, and this tag are from that Simple Stories pack. So another pretty easy one, and I wanted to get a picture of me, my daughter, and my husband carving pumpkins. So yeah, we use our entryway and put on garbage. Not the greatest picture. My husband took these, but oh well, they're done. And those are the 2 pumpkins that we carved. So. And then this one, I don't remember what the prompt was, but I wanted to do these pictures of my family. This is about a day or 2 after my sister-in-law died, and we all went out to this place called Moose Jackson, and I felt the sentiment always better when we're together, even though it was a really sad time for our family. I think it's better when you're together. So my sister, this is my sister, and this is my brother, and me and my husband and my mom and Meg and my nieces and my nephews. Sorry, that dog thinks she needs to guard us from everything. But I had one of these little strips from that Simple Stories, and this, I believe, is from February or January Freckle Fawn kit. Anyway, it is a stamp, and this is from, I believe, the February Freckle Fawn. This is the only thing from the Simple Stories. And then I was kind of, well, these are Freckle Fawn too. This was in my stash. This is from that kit I showed you where I bought those papers from Michaels. And then I had these doilies from Michaels too, and I just layered a little bit of washi on there. It's from a Freckle Fawn kit. But then, since we were having coffee, and we were at a coffee house place, and it was the fall, I kind of did some stamping here, and some spritzing. I got out those Tattered Angel Glimmer Mist. I haven't used those in a long time, so I have a copper and a cork here. anyway, I like how this one turned out. I actually did quite a bunch of backgrounds this time, which I don't normally do. And this one is more kind of indicative of my normal style. I think this is the last one. No, there's one more. The prompt was purple and yellow and white. And of course, you know, my husband is a huge Vikings fan and we have season tickets, so I could not do a page that was not about the Vikings when it was a purple prompt. So this is at the training camp down in Mankato, which is about an hour and a half from our house. And my husband with a picture of the new stadium. He's pretty excited about that. And we got to stand pretty close to center field there and watch them scrimmage. And we also got some autographs, which was a lot of fun. And the stars are from Teresa Collins, and these Viking stickers are, I've had these in my stash forever. I picked them up at Joann's like a really long time ago. So it's fun to use those up. And then the rest of these papers are just papers I had in my stash. So good to get those used up. And here the last one is a picture of my kid on their 21st birthday. And it was a prompt. You had to use yellow, white, and blue. And I just added a little bit of pink in because I wanted to use this tag that says today is the day awesome this way. And Meg and I went down to their house and brought them some birthday cupcakes and put those candles on it. That's their house down in Minneapolis that they live in. And this is the pier, and these are Solstice, Pink Paisley Solstice. And then this is the Glitz, and then these are My Mind's Eye. And then all these, even the little arrows and little things, are Freckle Fawn. So, 25 layouts for February. That's pretty good. My March is super busy, so I don't think I will get that many layouts done, but I hope to get some done, and I'll be back to share those with you when I do. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye. What, guys? I lied. I actually got 27, not on purpose, but as I was putting those fall layouts away, I came across these two that I forgot I had done. This one has mostly the simple stories on it with a few embellishments from Michaels, the doilies, and the wood pumpkins, and the prompt was we had to do a big title, and I think I did giant record-breaking pumpkins. And then that's just my kids with this huge pumpkin at the pumpkin farm. And the other one is a divided page protector, and we had to use numbers in the journaling or something like that. Anyway, so that's what I did here, and just more pictures of the pumpkin farm. So yeah, I didn't mean to lie, but there's two more. So I actually got a lot done in February. Again, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.